Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered on Steam. I keep forgetting I can't just refer to it as Ni no Kuni, because there's a part 2. Ooh, strong coffee. That's good for a kid. Oh, I am so very afraid. I cannot bring myself to go. Is something wrong, mister? You seem a little unhappy. I am indeed, boy. Will you hear my tale of woe? Sure. Thank you. You are a kind-hearted child. You see, I am the purveyor of Al Mamoon's finest milk ice creams. I have been preparing to set off on a journey to research a means of making my wares yet more refreshing and delicious. You have? Where are you headed? A village in the realm of ice, far off beyond the horizon. The people of the village are versed in all ways of ice, and I hope to learn from them how to improve my wares yet further. That's amazing. It takes a whole lot of guts to go out in the big, wide world. Good luck. You do not understand. I cannot go any longer, though I have invested much time and effort into my preparations. What? Why the flip not? I thought you said you made your mind up to go. I have been assailed by an insurmountable terror. The talk of savage beasts roaming the lands fills me with dread. I cannot bring myself to depart. What happened to me? I, who was once so brave and so driven to take the next step into ice cream advancement. This doesn't seem like your average change of heart, huh, Mr. Drippy? Do you think he's broken-hearted? I reckon he might be, Ollie boy, lacking in courage if I'm not mistaken. And without it, he's never going to up his ice cream game. That's tragic. Oh, there's tragic. I hate the way everybody talks in this game. I really do. We can't leave him like this. We have to find him some courage. Tidy. Let's get to it then, shall we? Well, I take it back. I don't think the way they talk is that bad, but the our and your, I hate the way those are spelled. Absolutely hate them. By the beards of the ancients, I am filled with a most powerful boldness. I fear neither beast nor man. I can endure only any hardship of my efforts might further the advancement of ice cream. Tidy. Looks like someone's back to his old self. It sure does. You're all better now, huh, mister? Better? I am better than better. I must depart on my journey at once. You have my thanks. This can express but a fraction of my gratitude, but please, you must accept it. Collecting data in these arid climates can be a struggle, even for the most dedicated scientists, but I think you'll find that it pays dividends. Talking didn't pay dividends. Let's see, I don't think I had any other quests that I need to initiate. I will soon compete in the Oasis race. I must practice all I can, or I shall not win. Oh, it is a tragedy. How will my poor darling dear ever survive? Something the matter, love? My soul, my only dearest husband has traveled to Golden Grove in search of delicious mushrooms, but he has forgotten to take his lunch. Knickers, there's disastrous. Yeah, I guess it is kind of bad, huh? He must be real hungry by now. He must. Oh, he must. And the wild beasts of the forest prevent me from delivering it to him myself. Oh, whatever shall I do? Golden Grove, huh? That's the forest we came through. The one with all those giant mushrooms. That it is, Ollie boy. The fertile forest of fabulous flora and fauna. It's a proper good place to go in search of a bit of grub. Ah, so you're familiar with the Golden Grove. And I must make a most urgent request of you. It is A great inconvenience, I am sure, but this is an emergency. Please, you must deliver my dear darling husband's lunch to him. Yeah, sure. You want us to take it to Golden Grove? Sure, leave it to us. You will aid me in an hour of need? My little hero, here, this is the lunch I prepared for my best beloved, with all the devotion of a faithful wife. You must not be tempted to try it, no matter how delicious it may smell. It is a meal for lovers only. Oh, what did you season with it? I probably shouldn't know. Oh, this will never do. It is bad for business, very bad. What's the matter, man? The desert is filled with marauding boneheads. The traveling merchants who bring us fresh goods are being attacked. I fear that soon our lines of supply will be severed entirely. If only there was someone who could rid us of these skeletal scoundrels. It seems like they're in a proper pickle, eh, Ollie boy? Shall we offer a helping hand? Sure. I'll help you, ma'am. I'll beat those boneheads for you. Come now, child. We are not in so much trouble that we need to send the likes of you to your doom. Nah, man, you don't understand. He's got me, Trippy, Lord of the High... Lord High Lord. Fuck, Lord High Lord? Fuck you, Trippy. God, I hate you. Lord High Lord of the Fairies, looking after him. He'll be right as rain. What exactly will you do, little man? Gnaw upon their shine bones until they hop away? Hee hee hee. What, you? The flippin' cheek of it. Flippin' shin bones indeed. Holly boy, our pride is on the line here. We need to batter these bony beggars good and proper. Sure, let's do it, Miss Trippy. Very well. Defeat 10 boneheads. That will be enough to allow our supplies to reach us. Oh, we talk so much in this game. What should be a simple conversation is like many lines of dialogue. Curses, I like the necessary ingredients. What to do. Is everything okay? The recipe for the most legendary of Mamuni dishes has come into my possession, but I do not have the ingredients it requires. What kind of dish is it? It is known as the Tiki Mahala. According to the recipe, it is a complex and refined curry made with the tenderest and most succulent beef. Wacky, that sounds like a proper tasty gobful. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. Would you like to try it? If you gather the ingredients for me, you will have the honor of being the first to taste the Tiki Mahala since ancient times. Thank you. You are a most excellent and helpful young fellow. Now, to create this masterpiece, I will need some fluffy rice, some tender beef, and a pinch of the chic special spices. The chic special spices? Where do we get those? I'm afraid I do not know for certain. But I have heard that there is one known as the Chico Spice somewhere in this fair city. Well, that sounds like a good place to start, eh? Let's shake a leg and find ourselves a chic, shall we? If you have further questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Good luck, friends. No, you cannot have it back. I have not finished with it. What is wrong with you? Yesterday you told me you would return it. Hey, you two, stop fighting. What's the problem here? The problem is that this thief will not return to me the picture book I lent him. It's only a picture book, and a poor one at that. Who cares? I care. It was a birthday gift. You must give it back. Stop bothering me and go away. Crikey. Either he's had his heart broken and every ounce of kindness squeezed out of it, or he needs putting over someone's knee. You think he's broken-hearted? He seems so lively. Well, it depends on which bit of the heart's been stolen, ain't it? Changes your personality in a different ways, it does. Anyway, what are we going to do about it? More importantly, are we going to help the other lad get his book back? We sure are. I intend for them not to be friends anymore. Righto. Then we need to find ourselves a drop of good old-fashioned kindness, ain't it? What? What happened? I intended to return the picture book, but then I... Truly? You meant to return it? But of course, I will go and fetch it now. Forgive me for my selfishness. Thank you so very much for helping me return to normal. Please, you must accept this. I can even have the kids here have just cups of coffee lying around. Just carry cups of coffee with them. That's how strong this coffee culture is. Oh, I am so weary. Where is the fire I once had? Are you sick, sir? Sick. It is worse than mere sickness, boy. Much worse. I've grown tired of the mixing of spices, and the mixing of spices is my life. Oi, oi, this must be that Sheikah spice we heard about, ain't it? It must be, huh? But there's something up with the old fella. We'd best find out what it is, eh? We should, huh? How come you don't want to mix spices anymore, sir? You asking why? There is no why. There is only emptiness. But you're known all over for your spice mixing, Mr. Sheikah. Mr. Sheik? Don't you have customers who rely on you? Perhaps I do, but I cannot bring myself to do what they ask of me. I can barely bring myself to rise each morning. Cheapers. We were kind of hoping you might mix some spices for us, but it seems like you're in a real bad way. I wish only to rest. Please, bother someone else. But... Save your breath, Ollie boy. The old codger's broken-hearted, ain't it? He is? He is, drained of every last drop of enthusiasm, unless I'm very much mistaken. We have to help him, Mr. Trippy. That we do, Ollie boy, that we do. Let's find the sheik. The va-va-voom he needs to spice up his life. By the beards of the ancients, what is this strange sensation? I feel alive, and I wish to mix spices with more urgency than ever before in my long life. Nino, we did it, Mr. Trippy. That's some tidy work, Ollie boy. I do not understand. Is this thanks to you? And I am in your debt. I must reward you. Here, please, accept this. And if you have any spice-related requests, I would be most honored to hear them. I wish only to work my mixing magic. As a matter of fact, we do. Could you mix us some of your special spices? My special spices? Where did you hear talk of such things? Keep your hair on. Matey, who runs the curry stall, asked us, and he needs ingredients for his tikka mahala. Very well. If that is what you require them for, I will be glad to oblige you. But I do not have all the ingredients required. You must bring me those I am lacking. Sure. What do you need, Mr. Sheik? For such a potent mixture, I will require a turmeric root and 3 generous pinches of spicy seeds. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for agreeing to help us. Think nothing of it, boy. It is my pleasure. Return to me when you have the ingredients I require. Yeah, everybody needs something. Everybody needs something, and they have like 12 lines they have to read just to tell me it. And there has to be like at least 3 or 4 back and forths between Drippy and Oliver. It's just like, God, you guys just shut up and get to it. Don't make it seem like it's a 4-year-old conversation. Or it's a conversation with a 4-year-old, I should say. This is the first time I've been out of Alma Moon in ages, Oliver. You sure do look happy about it. Esther, the purpose of the journey is to take the trials. You're not wrong, man. This ain't a flippin' day trip, you know. Get moving. All right. Lead the way. That's the spirit. Now then, let's... Hang on a minute. Did that sand there just move? It flippin' did, man. Is it a monster, ain't it? Right then, Ollie boy. Since you're going to be fighting with Esther from now on, I'd better teach you some new moves, ain't it? Ready, you two? Yes. Now you and Esther can fight together, man. Double trouble, tidy. Now there's 2 of you. You can pick who leads when the battle starts by pressing left or right button. Why don't you give it a go, eh? Go on, pick Esther. Now Esther's in charge instead, see? She's what's called the leader now. And the leader can boss everybody around. See the tactics command down there? Pick it and you can tell all your buddies what you want to do. Easy peasy. And try to change leaders mid... And to change the leaders mid-battle, just press the left button, followed by a little tap of the old up-down. Now get out there and enjoy being a gruesome twosome. Fine work, Oliver. Your magical abilities are indeed impressive. As is your rapport with your familiar, daughter? I do my best. You know, Oliver, I'd love to try fighting with your familiar sometime. Huh? You can do that? Of course, all you need to do is switch your familiars around. Just select friends and familiars from the main menu. Trust me, it's really easy. Select a familiar, then press X, and then choose where you want it to go. Do that and we can swap familiars. Gee, that's pretty neat. I had no idea. Yes, you can control my Drongo as well, if you like, Oliver. In fact, everybody has a type of familiar that they get on especially well with. Use the type of familiar that's right for you, and their performance will be that much better. You can check what types of familiars you get along with by selecting friends and familiars from the main menu. Right, enough chit-chat, you two. We need to get to that Temple of Trials, ain't it? Indeed. It is located in the northeast of the Shimmering Sands. I suggest we head there immediately. All right. Yeah, we'd love to head there. As soon as you guys stop blabbing. It's like favorite genus, but oh, so that is more compatible. What is he? His genus isn't even on here. I don't really. Oh, whatever. Let's go do that other quest. Where's the cave we came from? I'm assuming it's up there, north? Yeah.
この調子で行こう。この調子で行こう。行くよみんな。行け。この調子で行こう。敵なの？行け。みんなすごいよ。負けないよ。行け。この調子で行こう。
Now, why does this quest make you go all the way back here?
敵なの？行け。この調子で行こう。
Oh, was it running towards me or running away from me? Oh, it's running towards me. Okay. We will fight then.
気をつけて。行け。みんなすごいよ。よし頑張
Okay, where's this jerk face? Is it me? Is it just me, or are the monsters here looking a bit lively? Huh? Why? What's going on? Aha! I know, Mon. They've sniffed out that lunch basket, aren't they? Ain't they? Papa whetted their appetite it has. Oh, cheapers, then I guess we better be real careful. Like that? Did that conversation need to happen? I mean, seriously. I guess it just reminds me that there's a quest here. Yeah, it's very potent magic, so we can't open it yet. Yeah, I'm too strong for the monsters here. I didn't even see what attacked me. Okay, you forgetful old coot. That aroma, surely not. Could it be a lunch basket prepared by my darling wife? Looks like we found that lady's husband, Ollie boy. Your wife asked us to bring you this lunch basket, sir. What blessed relief. Verily, I thought I was about to expire from hunger. Now, may I trouble you with a request of my own, young one? Would you be so kind as to deliver a message to my beloved? Sure, I'd be happy to. Wonderful. My message is simple. When we are apart, it is winter in my heart, but how much more sweet seems reunion's heat. Lucky, that is one proper poet. Come on, Ollie boy, let's get that message to his missus before we forget how it goes. Neato. Alma Moon, here we come. Basically, get back to the quest giver. Your quest isn't done. What the hell? Wrong turn. What a nice looking game. I mean, I sort of feel some of the design decisions are much too old school, and they sort of drag the game down a little bit, but not enough for me to not suggest that people play it. I just have to caution people, it's like, it is very classic RPG. I mean, you're going to be doing quite a bit of grinding and, going back and forth, across the same locations. As long as you're okay with that, then it's a fine game to play. Like I said, it does kind of wear on you.
負けないよ。いけ。この調子で行こう。
That it is where Dragon Quest succeeds in that they don't make you go back to too many places too many times. And if they do make you go back, then they change it up a little bit.
よし、頑張ろう。いけ。
Not always the case, but I never really felt that weary of battle in Dragon Quest, even though there was technically more battles in that game than this game.
どうってことないね。 敵なの？いけ。 この調子で行こう。
I mean, they definitely got all the graphics right. I mean, it's like a painting,
行く
you know.
よ、みんな。いけ。 みんなすごいよ。 敵なの？いけ。 どうってことないね。 よし、頑張ろう。いけ。 この調子で行こう。
Even now, my eyes are feeling kind of droopy, just because. Number one, we've had, much longer conversations than we needed to with NPCs, and number two, it's like I've been fighting these enemies for a while now. And you really shouldn't run away from any fights unless you have to. I mean, you need the experience. You absolutely have to grind in this game.
どうってことないね。 こ けないよ。行け。みんなすごいよ。来たわよ。行け。この調子で行こう。
Okay, let's see if we can find some more skeletons before we go back to town.
敵なの？行け。やったね。
One to go, huh? Yeah, you know, this game solved the issue of not having random battles as you explore, but you pretty much have to fight everything anyway. So the thing that people hate is not random battles, but like having to do a lot of battles. And this one, well, you technically don't have random battles because you can sometimes, or most of the time, you can run away from something that you see on the map. But you have to fight it anyway because you need the experience in gold. So it's like, ow, really haven't solved the problem of too many battles. All you've done is sort of hide the fact. Ah, we delivered your husband's lunch, ma'am. You did? Oh, you marvelous, marvelous boy. You truly are my little hero. He gave us a message for you, too. It was, when you're apart, it's winter in his heart. But, when you're together, it's proper nice. Oh, me, oh my darling, darling dear. Thank you so much for giving me his message. My heart is all aflutter. I must thank you somehow. Oh, yes, here. Oi, doubting dillies, we battered those 10 boneheads for you easy flippin' peasy. By the beards of the ancients, but how? Now your suppliers can get through there safely, ma'am. Have a nice day. I cannot thank you enough. You have saved my livelihood. Please accept this as your reward. Let's see. Bone sword. Plus 10. The flint dagger is. There's more stat bonuses. Okay, on to the main quest. Mm-hmm.
どうってことないね。
The Temple of Trials lies on the other side of this gorge. Perhaps this is a good place for a moment's respite. Flipping heck, man, I'm glad you suggested that. I'm a forest fairy, me. My fairy suit ain't even sandproof. We're stopping already? But I could go on for ages yet. Really? Aren't you even a little tired? It's so hot. You will endure far worse things than Temple Trials, Oliver. Gee, so the trials are pretty tough, huh? Indeed. That is why you must get some rest. I will keep watch. You will sleep. Stay close to the fire. The desert grows cold at night. All right, Mr. Rashad, sir.
オリバー。
え、何？
オリバーはさ、なんで旅をしてるの？ジャボーを倒すなんて普通の子は考えないよ。
そうだね。母さんを助けたいんだ。
お母さん？
うん。僕を助けようとして死んじゃったんだ。でも雫がその原因はこっちの世界にあるって。
じゃあお母さんを助けるための旅なんだ。
そうだね。
素敵だね。
え？
誰かのために一生懸命頑張るって素敵なことじゃない？私だってオリバーみたいに素敵な旅ができるといいな。あ、ごめん。なんかそっちは大変なのにね。
ううん、いいんだ。
でもジャボーは手強いよ。あいつは人の心を奪って自分に歯向かう者を抜け殻人にしている。誰もあいつに逆らえない。誰もあいつには勝てない。
知ってる。でも 僕は
絶対に倒すでしょ。でも不思議、全然強そうじゃないのに私オリバーならできそうな気がする。なんでかな。
マル。
さあそろそろ休もっか。
Good morning, Oliver. Did you sleep well? Not really. I guess I'm a little worried about the trials. Oh dear. Well, I hope you won't doze off in the middle of them. Though I have to say, I didn't sleep very well myself. I kept thinking about that girl, my other self. It's so strange. She's not like me at all, but it doesn't feel like she's a different person. Well, soulmates are funny like that, ain't it? Different, but the same. This profound. Anyway, are we taking the trials or what? Oliver, Esther, the Temple of Trials lies north of here. The tests that await you there are unforgiving, but I have faith in you. Thank you, sir. Let's go, Oliver. I want to show you how brave I am, just like Myrtle did. The innocent goodness of the heart of the great sage's daughter has unlocked a story in the Wizard's Companion. Oh, so much text. The temple at last. The trials await. Blimey, it's proper impressive, this place, eh? Shrouded in an air of potent mystery it is. Did you expect less from the sacred haven built to train the mighty sages? Did you train here, Mr. Rashad? Of course. All who bear the name Sage must pass the trials. So Alicia would have taken the trials too. Oliver. To become a sage, the candidate must possess purity of heart, breadth of knowledge, and mastery of both spells and familiars. The temple both tests and tempers all of these qualities. And if we can't pass the trials, there's no way we'll ever be able to beat Shadar, is there? Precisely. But even the gifts granted you on passing the trials will not be enough. You will need a far greater power to defeat the Dark Djinn. Well, I guess we better just focus on the trials for now, huh? You are ready. It is time to release the seal. Beyond this door awaits the Supreme Sage. It must be opened by your own hand. Yes, sir.
Ah,
このお方が仙人様か。
仙人様、私たち試練を受けに来ました。
ほら、仙人様じゃないだすよ。
え？バカ者。仙人はわしじゃ。そっちは弟子の城主じゃ。
Huh? Crikey, we got the wrong one. The Temple of Trials, proving ground of the sages. Yeah, Japanese games, kids are always super powerful. I can't believe it, the Supreme Sage is just a sweet little boy. Sweet? Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't care. I am sweet, and clever, and handsome. I'm just so modest, I don't like it when people talk about it. I see. How did you get in here, anyway? Only people with my permission are allowed to open the front door. It's been a long time, Your Honor. Is that you, Rashad? Blimey, when did you get so old? You're ancient. But you have not changed at all, I see, Master Solomon. Did you know my father when he was young? How strange. Father? You mean your... Yes, Your Honor. I present my daughter, Esther. Please forgive her rudeness. I don't care. What I care about is you having a daughter. How did that happen? You were always so shy and... rubbish. Ah, well, congratulations. Anyway, what are you doing here? What do you want? These children, Master Solomon, Oliver and Esther, would ask that you allow them to take the trials. Really? If you're recommending them, then you must think they're pretty good. That or you've gone bonkers in your old age. I see great potential in them both, but they lack power. Beginners, are you? And you want to get stronger? Why? What for? I need to defeat Shadar. What? You? Beat Shadar? You do realize what you're saying, don't you? Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to help him. Oliver helped me, and now I'm going to pay him back. Fine, but the trials are hard. Really hard. I know because I made them. We're ready, Your Honor. Ah, looks like you might be. Okay, I'll let you do them. Thank you, Master Solomon. We'll pass the trials, you'll see. You have my thanks, Your Honor. Then I will take my leave. You're going already? Boring. You should stay here. What's wrong? Scared to see them fail or something? He's right, one. After all we've done for you, the least you could do is stick around and see these two through the flippin' trials. I cannot. I have duties of my own to attend to. And I will not remain a babana seller forever. I must prepare to walk the path of the sage once more. That's not the real reason, is it, Father? Why are you so desperate to go home? Don't you see? He wants us to take the trials without any help. We have to prove we can make it on our own. You're right. Okay, Oliver, let's do our best. Good luck with your preparations, Father. Don't sell all the babanas, will you? Of course not, my child. When you complete the trials, you should have all the babanas you could wish for. Good luck. Come on, all this talking is boring. Let's start the trials, shall we? Go and ask stupid old Umbopa about what you have to do. Yes, all this talking is boring. My goodness. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Apostrophe. You've been watching Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch on Steam. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.